Well, hello, everybody. This is the Comedy Thief, and you're watching Funny Old Guys. And I'm the Comedy Thief. Over here is Dr. Fatpacker. Say hello there, buddy.
Well, guten Tag, everyone. So nice to have you with us today. Just laugh and laugh. That's the only job you have.
And it's a good job at that. So, Homeless Charlie, say hello to our slim, sliding video watchers. What the hell? I don't know what I'm saying.
Well, hello to our slim
Slide.
video watchers.
Yeah, okay.
Whatever that is. Who they are, I don't know.
I don't know. By the way, folks, our program today is sponsored by Harold's Horse Farms.
Ooh.
Her motto is she was only the stableman's daughter, but all the horse manure. That's
Whoa.
we tell jokes, but before we tell jokes, and you laugh hysterically, we have a point of conversation on this sheet right here. The point,
Oh, yeah.
and this is only for the three of us. So, guys, the point of conversation is you're in training and you're in the Army. In a live fire exercise, your sergeant orders you to advance up the hill to capture an enemy stronghold. What would you say or do, Dr. Fatpacker?
Well, I'm in the Army. I would do what I'm told, but I would tell him that, Sarge, I will follow you anywhere. Lead on.
Exactly. So you're in the Army. It's a training exercise, and your sergeant says, rush up the hill, advance, and capture the enemy stronghold. Homeless Charlie, what would you do?
Well, I was actually in basic and I did this for real. I went up the hill and I got over the top of the hill and I killed all the instructors that were up there. Shortly afterwards, I got a dishonorable discharge.
You did. If I was ordered up the hill, live fire to capture the enemy stronghold, I would say, oh gosh, Sergeant, look at the time. Shouldn't we go back for cocktails?
What army were you in?
Tell us a joke.
Oh, my God. I got two bad jokes for you. Get ready for these. Why did the belt go to jail?
I don't know.
Well, he held up a pair of pants.
Oh, about pair of pants.
All right. So a horse walks into a bar and the bartender says, hey, and the horse says, sure.
Exactly. I got that one, Dr. Fatpacker.
That was very good of you.
I'm not just a pretty face anymore. Homeless Charlie.
And it's so true.
Well, here's something that you might like to try.
Ooh.
I found that if you tuck one part of your pant legs into your sock, people will expect less of you.
Exactly.
I like it.
This morning, Bambi got out of bed and she's wearing this very sexy lingerie. And she said to me, hey there, big boy, you can tie me up and do whatever you want. So I tied her up and went fishing. That's Dr. Fatpacker, tell us a joke.
Well, a few years ago, I wrote a song, but I can't read music, so I don't know what it is. Once in a while, it'll be playing on the radio, and I'll say to myself, I think I might have written that.
I might, but I'm not sure. Yeah,
but I'm not sure. No.
Well, anyway, go ahead there, Homeless Charlie. Tell us a joke.
Did you ever wonder if women shake the gas pump after filling up? Or is that just a man thing?
Okay, I got to find a joke.
Is that the one where no matter how you shake and dance, the last 3 drops end in your pants? Yeah. Time.
Folks,
Yeah.
once again, we have kicked Dr. Fatpacker off the team.
I didn't joke.
Boy,
Come for us there, comedy thief.
I'm down here. The boy, he calls 911. He says, I need help. I need help. 9/11 says back, what kind of help do you need? And the boy says to 9/11, well, there's two girls and they're fighting over me. And 9/11 says, that's an emergency? And the boy says, yes, the ugly one's winning. It's your turn.
Oh boy, now, I just read the best definition of politics. Get it? Politics, right?
Yep.
Poly, that's a Latin word meaning many.
Many.
And ticks, meaning blood-sucking creatures. Politics.
Yes, well, your congressman is not going to give you a tax refund this year.
That's okay. I don't take my taxes to him anyway.
Oh, there you go. Homeless Charlie, tell us a joke.
Well, this is me speaking right now. At a certain point in a relationship, you get to a point where you've seen your partner's butt more than they have themselves. And I think there's something beautiful in that. And the priest says, the bride has also chosen to say her own vows.
Well, anyway, Dr. Fat Packer, this is for you. You obviously, you're a man of history, right? And so you obviously remember Paul Revere during the revolutionary times, and he was galloping from house to house screaming, the British are coming and British are coming. And so all of the soldiers in the Continental Army raced off to war to save the country. But what you don't know, Dr. Fat Packer, is that Homeless Charlie's great-grandfather went also door to door, house to house on his horse, comforting the lonely wives.
Well, good for him.
Dr. Fat Packer, tell us a joke. I think we're okay time-wise.
Okay, well, one of my patients came to me as a 65-year-old man, and after examination, I said, you're in remarkable shape. I don't even have any suggestions. Just curious, though, how old was your father when he passed away? And he's looked at me, he goes, what, my father died? And I go, he's 85. He says, oh my gosh, well, how old was your grandfather when he passed? And he goes, what, Papa died? And I go, wait a minute, your grandfather is alive? He goes, how amazing, how old is he? He says, well, he's 105, and he's why I'm getting my physical. I have to fly out to his wedding. He's marrying a 25-year-old. And I said to him, I said, why in the world would a 105-year-old man want to marry a 25-year-old? And he says, who says he wanted to?
Oh, there's the man. He's my hero. He is my absolute hero. Well, Homeless Charlie, your turn.
Well, I just learned that a dentist down the street was arrested for dealing drugs. And it
Oh,
shows you how wrong you can be about people. I've been going to him for over 10 years, and I never knew he was a dentist.
Very strange indeed. Well, the mom says to her little daughter, honey, why don't you make a Christmas wish? And the little girl says, I wish that Santa Claus would bring Daddy money so he could buy nice clothes for those poor naked girls on his computer.
oh.
That's. Let me see what time it is. Are we still good? We're good. We're very good. Go ahead.
Oh, well, in that case, so I somehow built up a very big credit card debt. It's terrible. But I found out that I'm going to go into the bank tomorrow. And when I leave the bank, I should be clear of all my debts. I mean, I'm so excited I could hardly put on my ski mask.
That's wow. What do they call them? What do we used to call those things on our face? Oh, it's not a mask. Is it a mask? A hygiene mask? A Logene? Lawn jeans? Oh, no, that's a watch. Never mind. Homeless Charlie, tell us a joke.
Well, a cop pulls the car over and says, hey, I'm writing you a ticket for driving alone in the carpool lane. And the driver replies, well, you're going to feel really stupid when you look in my trunk.
Oh, When I was married, I woke up one day, it was my birthday. And my wife didn't say a word, totally forgot. My kids forgot my birthday. My next door neighbor even forgot my birthday. I went off to work feeling just absolutely terrible. And my secretary said, "Happy birthday, boss." And I said, "Oh, somebody remembered." She says, "Since it's your birthday, come over to my apartment. We'll have a little lunch." I said, "Oh, how nice." So I went over to her apartment and she's getting ready to have lunch. And she says, "Why don't you just sit here on the couch, big boy? Because I'm going to go in the other room and slip into something more comfortable." Well, of course, I got excited, right? And all of a sudden, the bedroom door bursts opens, and out comes my secretary with this beautiful birthday cake, along with my wife, my parents, my kids, and the next door neighbors, while I sat on the couch naked. That's what.
Oh, damn those moths.
Dr. Fatpacker, last one.
You know, when I worked in this big office with all these people, I found that being funny at work is a very delicate balance, of being just funny enough to entertain your coworkers, but not so funny that you get sent to HR.
Yes, exactly. There's a fine line there, isn't there, Doctor?
Yeah.
Okay, Homeless Charlie, this is your last one.
Well, men, here's some good advice. If you're over 60, leave the young girls alone and find a woman who understands the signs of a stroke.
Okay.
More practical.
You ready for my last one?
Please.
Well, you guys are ready, but I'm not. I'm telling a joke because you know why? I ran out of jokes. So.
Oh, my goodness.
This is the Comedy Thief saying, we're glad from all three of us that you joined us for this wonderful, hilarious video. But before we go, we invite a famous person, where is it, to be on our very next video. There it is. Okay, so for next week's video, we're going to invite the famous former Olympian swimming champion, Mark Spitz.
He does?
Yeah. To be on our next video. So, Mark, if you're watching our video, you have to check in within 24 hours to be on our next video. And Mark, you've got 5 gold medals, but if you don't check in 24 hours, you are going in the trash bin, or we may drown you. But anyway, this is Comedy Thief saying goodbye, passing along to Dr. Fatpacker for his farewell.
Yeah, choose, Snay. Be happy out there. I hope you laughed a lot, because we certainly did. But before you go, just make sure, if you have a chance, go down to the bottom and sign into where it says subscribe, 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 so that the next time you watch us, it'll say subscribed. See, like you already did it. Also, here, we have something new to come see. We have business cards now, yeah, and you could be owner of this business card if you would like. Well, not this one, but I'll send you some. I'm over it that way? Okay. Yeah. Send in a request to funnyoldguys@gmail.com and we'll send you some business cards.
Yeah, yes, we will. Okay, and Homeless Charlie, say goodbye to our grand group of video watchers in America.
Ooh.
What was that?
Hey, say goodbye to our grand video group of watchers. I forgot. Just say goodbye.
Bye to our group of people watching us on video.
Yes, that is it. So, by the way, folks, the last thing is I'm from Detroit. Okay, everybody wave goodbye. We're out of here. Everybody wave goodbye. Come on, Homeless Charlie, wave, you son of a gun. Wave, and there we go. We'll see you down the road.